Welcome back to more Sip2Tally. And today we're going to take a look at wide receiver Chris Bell. And I'll be dropping a bunch of wide receiver videos over the next couple of weeks because wide receiver is my favorite position to kind of evaluate and talk about. But let me tell you some of the numbers about Chris Bell before we get into the actual film. Um, 6'2", 222 pounds from Yazoo City, Mississippi. Got a SIP guy we're about to talk about. Played at Louisville. As far as receivers that are in this current draft class, he was ninth in targets with 106, eighth in catches with 72, 18th in yards with 917, 25th in touchdowns with 6, 11th in PFF offensive grade with 81.8, 25th in yak yards with 372, and 10th in contested catches with 12. Now, this is what NFL scouts had to say about Chris. Big boundary target with the NFL frame. Stair-step production in each season he played, meaning he got better each year. Battles back against handsy coverage at the top of the route. Speed builder, capable of turning crosses into long gains. Squares his numbers to quarterback in in-breaking routes. Makes athletic catches. Makes athletic adjustments to throws on his back hip, and a resilient post catch and difficult to bring down on the move. Now there are some weaknesses. I'm not going to talk much about his weaknesses, but he did suffer an ACL late in the season in 2025. But what we're going to do is, while watching this film, see if we can find those strengths that they talked about on the NFL website for Chris. So let's dive into Chris Bell's film. Welcome back to Sip2Tally Films. Run the intro. All right, so let's dive into Chris Bell on tape. He's at the bottom of your screen here, running a little shallow route, and he got picks. So that's kind of like a schemed open thing. Nice game versus Miami. Oh, he scored. Oh, he sprayed them. Really good game versus Miami. So this is that taking that, you know, building that speed up that they mentioned. Got the little short route, got a little separation because of the screen, because of the pick, and just turned down the speed. Scored on that thing. Versus Miami again. The top of your route, another little screen, a little drag again. So we hadn't seen in these first two clips, hadn't seen any real route running things, but the respect is there because look how far off the cornerback is. The respect is there. So he catches the drag, and this time instead of scoring, he gets tackled, but he still got a first down out of it. Let's see if we get to the route running. Again, the respect is there. And you can see just in this matchup right here, he's at the top of your screen here. Just in this matchup right here, watch how fast he closed the gap. He closes that separation between him and the quarterback really fast. Obviously, you don't get that target. Quarterback was under duress. Top of your screen again. Nice little release. Nice little release. Now, at this point, I would love to see him knock them hands off of the cornerback. Would love to see him knock those hands off. But he gets inside of it, breaks the leverage. Nice little catch, too, on the slant. Well, the glance, rather. It's not a slant. More like a glance. The RPO glance. Yep, RPO glance. Got inside position because he knew he had to win. Shielded the DB from the ball. Good catch. Good catch. Top again. Again, this release is gonna have to be better because this is the same release from a couple plays ago, and it, it ain't doing nothing. It ain't doing nothing. The release has got to get better. Yes, and he's the primary target on this. Look at the quarterback watching the whole way. It's at the bottom of your screen now. Oh, am I right or wrong? Because they got two receivers that look alike. I might be wrong. Let's see. Yeah, that's him at the bottom. That's him. That's him on the little deep out. I do like the fact that because he's at the bottom of your screen, he's gonna push this route inside to give him room to break out. Watch, see how close he got to the 40 because he wasn't lined up on the 40. I just give him more room to work to the sideline. Also gives his quarterback more room as well. And that little push inside gave him the room to be able to catch this ball and get his feet down. Mm. See the same little release, he's not getting separation on Frederic. I think Frederic respects his speed, but not necessarily his release. Because he has no separation. Zero. Zero. His release package has to get better. This is versus Clemson, I think. This is so. What I did was I got clips of him versus OJ Frederic and Avion Terrell. That's who I got. That's him and Terrell at the bottom of your screen right there. Same little release. He used his physicality to get open right here, which I ain't mad at because Terrell's a smaller DB. He just runs him off the spot. There's a little RPO glance again. Yep, same play, just a different side. So he basically just big boys Avion Terrell right here. Catches the slant and gets, nice little gain afterwards. I like the physicality. This is where you see that long speed at. They got him in the slot right here. And the longer he can run the route, the faster he'll get. That's that build-up speed. So he has no real press, just free in the zone. And this is Terrell right here. So that's why this kind of matchup saying is with him. But it's not really with Terrell. But that's a great job of getting across the field and not really even being distracted by this. Catching in stride, almost finishing the route. Or did he finish it? Nope, just short. Him and Terrell at the top, one-on-one. Again, that people respect his long speed. And I like the fact that he can shut it down right there. I would have loved to see him bam, bam, a little quicker, but I ain't mad at it because it created the separation that he needed at the top of your screen with that hitch route. And then a little comeback to it to keep that separation because he got what 3 yards separation right there. Comes back to the ball and keeps that same 3 yards. Him and Terrell at the top of your screen. Yeah, his release package got to be better, man. It just got to get better. That pop, 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 pop. Like he did nothing to Terrell. Didn't turn him in one way or the other. Nothing. Terrell was real patient with him too, though. I will say that. Real patient with his feet. Again, the ball's coming, zero separation. The release package got to be better. And this is who is this verse? I can't remember what cornerback got picked on this one. Oh, these just his explosive plays. That's all. These are no certain individual. These are his explosive plays. It's just him being physical. He attacking the DB himself at the bottom, pushed him out of the way in that space, and now that long speed shows up. Versus Clemson right here. This is the deep over, so we can skip this one. This is versus SMU, if I'm not mistaken. This is part of his game that I really like. Contested catches. SMU playing cover two. Cornerback commits the cardinal sin of allowing the receiver to get outside of him. And the quarterback tries to throw it in that honey spot, that sweet spot. And it's a good throw and good recovery by the safety, but even better opportunity of going up high, pointing this ball and catching it through contact. And this is versus Miami. This might be the touchdown. Yeah, it's a touchdown again. So I think this is the last one. Now we got one more. Same play. This is versus Virginia. This is the last one. The play action, just adjusting to the football. Little back shoulder from the quarterback. Because he's not on top of this DB. Quarterback realizes it, back shoulder it, he adjusts to it, hands, secures the catch, and still tries to get more yards after the catch. So just wanted to bring to you what I saw from Chris Bell, kid from Louisville, from Yazoo City, Mississippi, 6'2", 222 pounds. Um, I like him. I like him. Will he make my top 10? I'm not sure, but I like what I saw to Chris Bell. Let me know in the comment section what you feel, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent about Mr. Bell. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hype the video. Super thanks it, and all that good stuff. And we'll see y'all soon. Peace.